I feel like you've always been someone who has been good at everything. Well, almost everything. Okay, I feel like you have even probably been teased at when it comes to being the best at something. It could be a sport, this could be just an activity or something that you have done so in class when you used to go to school. But I feel like have been the top. You've always been at the top or really good at certain things amongst your peers, okay? But I feel like you've hit a wall or you hit a block when it comes to your true potential or what you actually love to do. Like, I feel like you are really struggling right now when it comes to your passion and what you want to pursue. And maybe you have been questioned on whether or not if what you're doing is the right path or it's the right thing for you to do. Like, I feel like there has been talks or conversations when it comes to that type of topic in your life. But also when it comes to your financial situation, your abundance, I feel like there's going to be an opening, an offer in your future soon. So look out for that. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. The Three of Hearts and then Six of Wands. Okay. I feel like there's love in the air for sure. Someone has their eye on you, but I feel like either someone is not giving the other person the attention that they want or recognition. Like, I feel like whoever this person is probably feeling a little bit salty or wondering why you're not giving the attention that they have been wanting from you. You probably don't even know that it's happening. Huh? Four Cups. Yeah, I feel like you could be distracted from other things in your life right now when it comes to other areas in your life. I feel like the love is probably the last thing in your mind, but that is when it sneaks in. Love, when you're just focusing on yourself, doing your own thing, really trying to make it through your day, and then this person comes. Yeah, I feel like you're in this point in your life where you are trying to figure out yourself or trying to transition into yourself. Like, I feel like you are in the midst of your transformation or evolution right now. So I feel like it's kind of hard for you to see what else is going on around you when it comes to that situation. Page of Swords. This person has been wanting to get to know you, maybe even watching you from afar. Like, I feel like this person is, you probably don't, you probably rarely see this person. Eight of Swords. I feel like you rarely even see this person. Like, this probably, I don't know, who could this person be? So you could be hearing about this person, but I feel like you rarely see this person. I don't know why. Maybe there's some sort of activity, some sort of hobby or an event or class you take with this person. But yeah, I feel like this person has been wanting to get to know you a little bit more. But also I feel like you have been feeling some sort of misalignment or disharmony when it comes to your purpose. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like there's a lot to be known and the unknown. Like, I feel like you have been trying to get your priorities straight when it comes to your needs and wants, and trying to figure out exactly what you want to do. Like, I feel like you're trying to really write out your life from A to Z, and it's not always going to show up exactly how you want it to show up. I feel like for you, you have to learn how to go with the flow of things. Go with the flow of things. You have to learn to go with the flow of things a little bit more easily. Like, I feel like you tend to want to plan things out ahead of time, and sometimes it's not, plans aren't really a reliability, okay, when it comes to really having a successful future. So I feel like for you, that is very important when it comes to being successful and thriving, being abundant, and really showing up for yourself, and really proving everyone else around you that you are doing good things, that you are really serving society in some way, and really trying to figure out your purpose and your passion in life. But I feel like also you have probably other people in your ears telling you that are questioning you, your purpose, your path in life, your journey, and what you're doing. And it's almost as if like you have to learn how to also put blockers in your ears and to tune out those questions and curiosities from other people, because ultimately it is your life, it's your reality. You ultimately decide how your future will turn out, and just because you want your future to look a certain way, that doesn't mean that you have to get out of the present, stay out of the present, because the present moment is the most important time in your life. Okay, so really keep that in mind. And it's really truly all about perspective. You can only get so far with your state of mind. Look at, oh my gosh, like I feel like everything what I was just saying. So I got the 5 of Wands and then 7 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like, I don't know, there has even probably been some arguments or heated discussions, conversations about a certain path that you want to take, and I don't know why, but like I said, it's truly ultimately up to you, and only you truly know what you want to do, what you decide to do. But also I feel like staying authentic is very important for you as well, and whatever you decide to do. So it's almost as if like you are really, it's like you're showing up for yourself, but also trying to remind yourself to show up for other people. And I feel like you're at a stage in your life right now where it's okay to let go. It's okay to really take it easy on yourself and be a little bit more graceful towards yourself, and don't really stress too much about what other people may think or want from you, because that is just going to be weighing you down even more along your journey. And sometimes the answers that you're looking for is in your past. Okay, the answer that you're looking for in your past. So I don't know if you have been wanting to do something new, do something different that's out of your style, or that has something that's not so much you, but something out of your character. Okay, this could be a new look, a change of look, a new style. I feel like you're very into your appearance and your fashion, but I feel like also you have trouble of coming off inauthentic. Like, no, you have trouble of coming off to other people as inauthentic. And like I said, I feel like you care a little bit too much. You have to really learn to go with the flow of things just a little bit better, a little bit more. And I feel like this will kind of ease your way in and not really care so much, or not, or learn more to detach. Not saying that you shouldn't care about what other not saying that you shouldn't care about what other people think, but ultimately you shouldn't care about what other people think, because I feel like that has been getting in the way of what you have been wanting to do or what you have been wanting to change. But I feel like also like there has been some sort of hesitation in your life. But anyways, I feel like also another answer that you may be looking for, maybe in your past or in your childhood, something you like to do, something you used to do, you used to love to do. And I feel like you have been getting signs or messages from your past self. Okay, you could have been, you know, seeing other people in your life, or really in your outer world, your outer reality, seeing just symbols, signs, messages that remind you of your past self. When I say your past self, I mean like your childhood, or something that you used to do, that you used to love, one of your passions. And I feel like you have to just get back to it, okay? And that will really uncover who you truly are. Well, I feel like I'm not making sense. So I feel like the more you maybe even go back to what you used to love to do, that will really uncover more of who you are, or who you truly are, okay? Really just unleashing your potential and discovering more about yourself, rather than having yourself be questioned, or have people cause any hesitation on whatever you decide to do in your life. Okay, this could be with anything, any area in your life. Okay, it could be with your relationship, how you choose people, or even just like I said, changing a certain style, or just a certain way about you. Okay, this could be literally anything. I just said that you may have been getting signs, symbols, messages from your outer world about your past self, your childhood, and that is not a coincidence, okay? Because I feel like there has been some sort of misalignment, and some sort of this harmony when it comes to, I don't know, what you love or your passion. Okay, so maybe you are in a circumstance right now, or in a situation where you're happy with where you're at, but you're not truly there yet. Like, it could be better, I feel like. Emperor and Emperor. So I feel like this is more so having to this video is more so of you really having to take charge of your life more, okay? And I know that sounds silly, but like I said, even though I feel like that's very like backwards to say, because I just said that you are someone who likes to prioritize your needs and wants and try to really plan out your life from A to Z. But this is more so of you, like I said, going with the flow of things. And that is more so taking charge of your life, rather than really being so uptight with how you think or how you assume things are going to happen in your future, when it could be the complete opposite. Okay, like for example, you could be the people who aren't as supportive, who aren't as loving, or really encouraging when it comes to your future, your path, or whatever you are doing right now in your life. Maybe that is just serving you the best. I feel like it's really your perspective on how you look at things, okay? How your outlook on things. So if you're continuing to really see people as unsupportive, unloving, and really discouraging, and not being as positive, that's okay. But also be okay to shift that mindset, and to shift your mind into something that's more positive, as in those people could be serving your best interests for your future. Okay, you are probably even being guided or shown even more from the dislikes, from the negativities, from the disbeliefs, from the unsupport, is that a word? From the unsupport of those who you think, or who you probably have thought that should be more supportive but aren't actually supportive. So, like, I feel like you have people who are close to you who maybe have been questioning your intention or your future or your life's purpose, but like I said, ultimately is up to you, and it's your life. And I feel like you have been wanting to do something new, do something different that is kind of out of your character, but then really hesitant on what other people might think of that. But again, like I said, it's ultimately your life, it's your decision. And another, I don't know how I put this, but another way to control your life is sometimes to be out of control, okay? And that means to really let go. It's like driving in a car and you kind of see something far ahead that's way far out of your eyesight, and really assuming that it's a certain thing. You could assume that it's a zebra ahead and you're gonna hit the zebra, and you wanted to stop the car, but the more you drive along and the more you actually reach that thing that you're looking at, it's actually the finish line, okay? It is the finish line that you are really reaching your true potential. I know that's a very weird analogy, but yeah, it's kind of like that perspective. So it's okay to really have a certain outlook of maybe even your people or environment, but to really learn how to shift it more into positivity, okay? Because you really truly never know what might be on the other side of things, okay, rather than your assumption, because I feel like that is far more dangerous, that is far more just detrimental to your future, rather than really having these other negative assumptions. Okay, so and I don't know where this is coming from. I feel like this is more so coming from, I don't know, it's more so of you being so hard on yourself and not giving yourself more grace, and maybe even your past failures, okay? So maybe you have really failed sometimes in your past, or you have really attempted something, you failed, or you have really been embarrassed with other people that you have attempted something and you failed. But I feel like you can't really let that dictate your future and dictate your future endeavors, your future attempts as well, okay? So it's more so about you letting go of control so that you can be in control, if that makes sense. Yeah. So it's like really lessening your foot on the gas pedal as you're driving so that you can actually see what's ahead of you instead of your false assumptions, okay? But that is all, my loves. Thank you for tuning in, and I love you.